I guess we're streaming. Hey everybody, let us know if we're streaming. What do you need? We're getting set up. Huh?
Good. Ah!
Okay, now.
Jacket.
Huh?
I wanted a pillow, but
Yes?
I used my
I'm
jacket.
very sorry. It turns out we're out of Diet Coke. That's never happened.
They're not out, but there's not a lot left.
Would you like regular Coke?
No.
Okay.
No, that's fine. There's Diet Coke in my car. Everybody, I just want to let you all know there's Diet Coke in my car.
Are we on?
I hope so.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, YouTube says we're live.
All right.
Quit looking at it.
Well, why?
It won't heal.
It won't
If you
boil?
quit picking at it.
Are you reposting?
refresh this?
Are
Am
you
I?
reposting the link from your personal Facebook to the Facebook page?
Yeah, I totally am.
Okay, great.
While we do that.
You do that. You hold on to these.
Welcome, everyone, to PX Broadcast Relatable Content Kickstarter. Things are happening. Things are happening.
There are 2 bottles of champagne in my fridge. Well, there was. Now there's 1. We're gonna drink this one during our live stream right now.
Dog,
And
please leave.
hello, Lucy. And if we fund tonight, we're gonna drink them both. And I'm calling out sick.
I like the sound of that.
I'll just go to work drunk.
Hey!
Drunk-
Oppa!
Drunk work. Well, I mean, I could cut open a placenta drunk, but I don't think that's a good idea. There we are.
Yeah, don't
Thank you.
do that. Hey!
Can I have the other glass, please?
Yes.
It's between Christian's needs.
Oh, gross. I have to sterilize it.
Yep, it's true.
There we go. Hey! We have launched. Well, this
We are-
was a choice.
We're at 1,000. Nope, not anymore. We're over.
Okay.
Woo!
I'm trying to figure out
It's happening.
how to do this.
Doing what?
I need to share this post to the group.
Do you need me to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot how to do it. I forgot how to internet. Hey, look.
I have to help
Here's
Laura
how much
with
we might have right now.
Okay, hold
Isn't that amazing?
on. Oh, somebody's chatting.
Is anybody chatting?
There's no video. I've got no video. That's the only thing I've got.
Okay, I'll get you video.
We're good at this.
La la la. And you can let us know if you can hear what we're doing.
Share in a group.
It's making sound bars.
I set my love by the gaswork wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the gaswork wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I know.
What was that?
I know. It's Dirty Old Town.
Oh.
I know 2 of the chords for that song.
Christian, you have to change the privacy on your post to public before I can share it anywhere.
Jeez.
And once that's done, then I will leave this window up and you will have video.
That's weird.
Well, it's friends only, so.
But I don't have any friends. Is the thing.
Aww.
It's ironical. Can everybody see this? I just want to make sure.
If you can't see it, let us know.
If you can't connect and you can't experience this, please.
Did you fix it yet?
Yeah, I did. Just refresh it. Yeah.
I need a ladylike cover for my lap. There we go.
It wouldn't help.
Ah.
Woo!
Kickstarter. East Coast, we want to come and see you. Rest of the world, we want to sing songs at you through the magic of digital or optical technology.
Or time travel.
Or time travel. That's a stretch goal. Oh, that's why.
Do you know? Let's get it started. By the
Get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get
Does that happen?
dirty old town.
That's perfect.
The elusive third chord. Okay, the theme of this Kickstarter live concert experience is dirty old towns.
Okay.
And we want to come see your dirty old town. If you're living on the East Coast, maybe in New York or Pennsylvania or Maryland or Virginia or North Carolina or New Jersey or Massachusetts or the Maldives or Nova Scotia.
Yep.
Nova Scotia?
Any old Scotia, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I like Nova Scotia because it's Spanish for no-go Scotia.
I dressed up for the occasion. I hope everybody appreciates it.
Hi.
Yeah.
Also, Jessica was there.
Also, corn will be served.
By Smooth. Anyway, hi. I think we're all running and up and going now, and this is terrifying. I'm Dr. Jessica. This is Pollyanna. This is Christian, and we are the PDX Broadsides.
We are at like 10%.
Quit
It
looks,
looks-
looking. This
looks-
is how much we
We
have.
can see it up there, sort of.
Unless you're old.
Some of us can.
I can.
My eyes are just barely young enough.
Better one, better two. Better
it-
one, better two. And if it's neither, maybe you should go to Myoptic Optometry in Portland, Oregon.
Nice plug.
Yeah.
So this is a little terrifying for us. Welcome to Relatable Content,
The
The-
talk show.
album,
That's good.
and
But tour.
tour.
Tour. The tour.
It's a little terrifying because we looked at the number that we would need to do an album and a tour and said, that's a lot of money.
Turns out tours are...
Really expensive.
Yeah.
But we're really hoping that with your help, we can make this a reality. Please, if you've got $1, we will take it. What we could really use in this first 24 hours in particular is your shares.
Yeah. Even maybe more than their money? Or equal to their financial
equal shares?
assistance in equal shares? Would be for you to spread the word in the first 24 hours to your circle of friends, which might overlap with ours, but also might be brand new.
Yep.
And they, being your friends, are probably pretty cool, and might enjoy some of the same music that you do, and they might want to help us out.
That would be really fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I don't know.
I have a hole in my dress that I just discovered, and I don't have bras and cups. I'm fine.
Relatable.
How are you?
Hashtag relatable content.
I've had to adjust this piano down twice, and it is still too tall because I'm a short person.
Double adjusted, still the same. What do you want to play?
I don't know.
Let's play one of the songs from the new album.
Okay.
For all the folks who are here brand new,
Yeah.
showing up.
How about
How about one about our favorite meal?
I could probably do that.
Garfield.
We've never played that one live,
It has
so
been noted, Christian, that your tie is quite dapper.
Dapper? I shop in the Dapper Men's section at
Was
Macy's.
it Annie? 'Cause that would make sense.
Sean,
Oh, Shauna. Why, thank you.
Hi, Shauna.
It's blue and gold.
And I did see from the chat real quick there was
Oh.
Annie and also Heather Bree.
What's up,
Hello,
Heather Bree?
hello.
Yes.
It doesn't fit on
Perfect.
my head. It hurts my head when it's on my head.
I know,
My head is
I
big.
know. I've only got like another 30 minutes of wearing it. I think.
Probably because it is so full of dreams.
We are wearing our tiaras because of the Pretty Princesses group in honor of Diane, and thank you to Sunny for our tiaras. It's a filk thing, you know. You ready to try this?
Dirty old town.
No, I
No?
only have 2 hands though, so we're gonna see how this goes.
Okay.
I make no promises. We've never played this one live.
Oh, I'm
It's fine.
not sure why I suggested it.
'Cause
Because it went so well in the studio, I think is why.
Let me get all the way adjusted.
Let's all get adjusted, shall we?
I just
Together. Get adjusted with me.
Okay,
Here are the numbers. They're on your screen.
I'm poorly.
Feel free to
adjusted.
call them.
24, 17, 32,
Bingo!
17. Did I say that already?
Jimbo!
And the Powerball is 5.
Bing!
Let's try this.
Was his name, Al? Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, and honored guests, non-binary friends, and everyone in this world, Where was I going with that?
I don't know.
Here's Together Breakfast.
We all like brunch.
Well, I woke up feeling grumpy, and the world is down and dumpy. But with you, I think I'll be okay. Worries one after another, but buddy, if I had my druthers, I'd have a sunny side up Sunday with you. Let's have a together breakfast. Let's eat a waffle side by side. The world is pretty crazy, but let's whip up some gravy, and maybe things will be alright. Let's have a together breakfast. Let's lunch together hand in hand. Just say that you'll partake in some OJ and some bacon. Together that would be so grand. If the world has got you weary, fighting battles till you're teary, if you're feeling like you're in a jam, I'm the ham to your potato. We are best buds, so please just say so. I've got a feeling you are needing it too. Let's have a together breakfast. Let's eat a waffle side by side. The world is pretty crazy, so let's whip up some gravy, and maybe things will be alright. Let's have a together breakfast. Let's brunch together hand in hand. Just say that you'll partake in some OJ and some bacon. Together that would be so grand. Sometimes life gets pretty hectic, and you're feeling apoplectic, but you need it for me. Here I am. We can bake or we can buy it. Let's just huddle up and try it, 'cause together we can do anything. Let's have a together breakfast. Let's eat a waffle side by side. The world is pretty crazy, so let's whip up some gravy, and maybe things will be alright. Let's have a together breakfast. Let's brunch together hand in hand. Just say that you'll partake in some OJ and some bacon. Together that would be so grand. Can I have a little bacon? Can I have a little juice? But mostly, can I hang out with you? Together that would be so grand.
Whoever's phone that was, you're fired.
Of course it was Christian.
Christian's phone started buzzing in the studio. In the studio on the mic, and he had to be told to turn it off. This is a clean album.
It is a clean album. Let's talk about Together Breakfast. Holly, you wrote that one.
I did.
Good talk.
I'm really sorry in advance. We've never played that one live, and
I looked at you right before the modulation. I was like, is it gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
oh, I hit that modulation.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I discovered halfway through the first verse that I only have 2 hands, not 3.
Oh, to
That's
hit
what
the
you were
button.
saying, yes.
Yeah, because on the album recording, which sounds incredible, and if you go to our Kickstarter right now, put in a few minutes, and you watch the video that's on the top, the backing track is the instrumental for Together Breakfast, and it is adorable as heck and sounds much better than what you just heard. I'm super sorry. We'll have it polished for you before we go to the East Coast. Where are we at, Royal?
We are at $1,568.
Hey, you guys are great.
30 backers.
30 backers already.
That's
How
a
long have we
freaking
been
start.
rolling? 23 minutes? That's pretty good.
You've been rolling for about 5 minutes, really.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding. I'm making fun of him.
Yeah.
Ah.
So Together Breakfast is inspired by.
Steven Universe. It was like the 4th episode of the first season. Had the same title, and
Together breakfast.
and in it, Steven is trying to get everyone together to sit down and have some breakfast. It goes a little awry, I will just say.
Spoilers.
But I like the idea, and we like breakfast, and I thought, what a way to write about how popular brunch is, and how much it feels good to hang out with the people that you love.
It's actually, it's in the running to be the official song of Portland, Oregon.
Together Breakfast.
That's right. Because
If
this
there
is a
was-
hell of a breakfast town.
If there was a competition for
Best song about
Best song
breakfast
with the
with
word.
friends.
Yeah.
or best
I think it's number one.
representative song of Portland, Oregon. There is a song called Portland, Oregon, but
Portland, Oregon, you're my home. Loretta Lynn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Veronica.
Veronica.
Chinese fan.
Veronica!
She sends her love and good night. Your
Oh,
Good
passionate
night,
Veronica.
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 Soon.
Sorry, catch us on the replay. We promise to try to keep the swearing to a minimum. Your tiniest little octopus, we love you. Alright, well that was an adventure.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit more about the.
Oh, I wanted to say one more thing about Together Breakfast.
Say one more thing about the
No.
Together breakfast.
What?
Okay.
She's not going to say that.
Okay.
I have
If you
no
want to know
idea
more,
what you
come to
thought
one
I
of our
was going to
shows and
say.
ask us what she was going to say. Go ahead.
I enjoy bacon. We're one of the rewards that you can get tonight and for the next 30 days is Together Breakfast, where if you are in Portland, Oregon, or nearby, or can get yourself to Portland, Oregon, we will take you out to brunch, you and a friend, and
That's right.
you can ask all of your burning broadsides questions.
AMA.
And we will be just muppety at you for probably 2 hours
Number of us
while
have
we
burned our
have
broadsides.
mimosas and just be really fun.
Yeah. Let's
we
hang out.
are the best brunch companions that you will ever have, so we would really
is
like
true.
to
That is
have brunch with you. So we love you. We love brunch.
Let's
We
put
mashed
this
them
together.
together.
Yeah.
It went much better than the time we mashed Muppets and Thor together.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was almost it. There you go. Are we doing it?
Oh no.
You already started it.
Okay.
Is that the right key?
It is. You even remembered it. Uh-oh. We're doing a song about Muppets and Thor. When the roosters crow, the end is near, they told us no. Here's how we die. Down in Ragnarok. Winter never ends. God or death wrong is the end. Darkness all around. Down in Ragnarok. Make a zoo. Make a zoo. Usually when we Muppet flail, but instead, I leave out the viewer. Wolf skull eats the sun. The doom of gods has just begun. Soon the dead will rise. Down in Ragnarok. Heimdall sounds his horn. Sons of Odin so forlorn will sink into the sea. Down in Ragnarok. Muppet flail. Ah! This time it's mandatory. One more time. All the world will burn. Fire everywhere you turn. Everybody dies. Down in Ragnarok. Down in Ragnarok.
Wait.
Down at Ragnarok. Dinosaurs in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't remember why that was a thing. Why that has become an inside joke.
Dinosaurs in
It's
the
so
morning.
inside
Don't
joke
know.
that we're not inside with it.
Because I think I was ill and making like whining noises while we were filming that song,
Oh.
and it sounded like the sound of the in the land before time, when the long necks raise their heads up and make those sort of like groaning sounds. That is the sound that I made when I was sick.
Sorry to bring
in
it
the
up.
morning.
Sorry to bring it up again. It's a painful time. It's a painful time.
We've had a request.
Okay, great.
Rouge has requested Jerk Brain.
Okay.
Rouge.
That one's from the new album, so we can totally do it. So, this new album contains 13 new songs. And some of them are even good.
That's right.
I have been amazed. We went this weekend. We laid all the bass tracks down for this album in hope that this goes very well.
We're gonna look pretty dumb.
And listening to the work mixes this week, I have to say this is already my favorite thing that we've done. I'm so excited to share it with you, and man, is it a diverse album.
My apologies, I was incorrect. Shauna requested Jerk Brain.
That makes sense.
Okay, there we go.
They were right close to each other. My apologies.
Well,
Sorry about that, Shauna.
it does make sense that Shauna requested Jerk Brain
Why is that?
because during our last Kickstarter, Shauna backed us for a custom song. And gave us,
And we did it.
And we did it, and
Which
she
just
gave us
proves
some
we
really
meet our goals.
great
right.
information about life and the universe and everything. And what came out of that was this song, which is about how sometimes our brains are garbage, but it doesn't mean that we're garbage. We're okay. This is Jerk Brain. I liked meeting your friends. Most of them seemed nice, but I'm pretty sure they're judging me for bringing my own dice. Anxiety gets the best of me when it's not who I want to be. But I have a clever name, you see, for why I leave so abruptly. Some days my brain isn't kind to me. Sometimes my heart and head just don't agree. Don't wanna fall for it, but going head first. Jerk brain, you are the worst. I don't mean to be moody. I don't mean to be sad. Didn't mean to come to your party and only talk with that.
Who's a good boy?
Oh, that's a good boy.
My confession that depression is my second profession. It's my main transgression that I leave a bad impression. Some days my brain isn't kind to me. Sometimes my heart and head just don't agree. Don't wanna fall for it, but going head first. Jerk brain, you are the worst. I promise I'm really cool inside. Somewhere in my brain I don't wanna hide. But words blur when brains in overdrive. Can't reach the pedals, just along for the ride. I know it isn't easy to always be my friend. I'm not broken, but I'm different. But you seem to comprehend that I'm trying and defying the disposition underlying all the crying while applying all the love that you're supplying. Some days my brain isn't kind to me. Sometimes my heart and head just don't agree. Don't wanna fall for it, but going head first. Jerk brain, you are the worst. Don't wanna fall for it, but going head first. Jerk brain, you are the worst.
Aw.
Brains are jerks, but you know what? You are pretty great, and we try to be great too.
You know what?
Some days are hard.
That's true.
Today is hard.
Yeah. It's hard to realize that that you're not going to, that the people out there can't get their own custom song from us. That's probably really a shame.
That's part of it. Yeah.
So
That's actually
It's
not
a
true.
rare
I was
few.
really kind of leading someone into saying, "Oh, but you can," because one of the reward levels on our Kickstarter is your own custom
we're the
song.
worst.
You wrote that one as well. That was your level. But yes, you can get your own custom song, and we'll write about
Almost anything you like.
almost anything, I guess.
Literally anything.
I think almost. We
Well,
gotta put.
remember the time we wrote a song called "Poop Is Love" as a commission? Pretty much anything.
Is that a request?
Oh,
Really? I don't know. It's not.
Okay.
it's been
I
so
can
long.
confirm nobody's requested
Yeah,
that.
it exists.
Check again.
Can we get a count?
Oh, we sure can.
Yeah.
As of 6:34 p.m., you've been on the air less than half an hour.
Yeah.
But the count right now is $2,076. With a total of 38 backers.
Well, I'll tell you.
Y'all is great.
Yeah.
Y'all are really cool.
I am curious if there is a way to do this. I'm gonna see if I can log in to Kickstarter from here. If I can, we are going to thank all 38 backers on air.
Okay, while she's doing that,
Yeah.
I'm going to show you a little something that I found in my digitized files.
Oh God.
Here's a picture that I drew. Just for everybody. You see it? You see it? Batman. I drew a picture of Batman.
Was that today?
Batman and Robin are crime fighters. Batman.
You're getting a lot better
Batman.
Well done.
at the
Trying
drawing.
to catch up with Holly. She's the artist that.
Yeah.
I think I was probably about 5.
Oh.
I may have been 5. It wasn't from yesterday.
Sound off in the chat if you've been to the Kickstarter page and you've seen the beautiful stickers done by our 3 guest artists. One is Yella Schmidt, who did our tiny little octopus. This is I can't even.
She's in Germany.
And she is fantastic and writes really lovely folk music and is a amazing part of our community. Jesse Miller, who lives here in Portland, is part of the PDX Guild of Geeks, and they do some really cool events, and they also do like these cool pins that have your pronouns on them, but with geek backgrounds. It's cool. Jesse Miller did the sticker of Where the Wild Things Are.
And we look scary.
We look terrifying.
Pinch poke, you owe me a Coke.
I don't play by those rules. I'll do it though. Okay, while that's all
fine.
happening, go ahead. Talk about the stickers.
So don't jump over my couch.
Talk about the stickers.
Jesse Miller did the Where the Wild Things Are
Right
sticker, and the other 2 stickers, Together Breakfast and the Alligators, were made by her.
I did it.
She did it.
She's a great artist.
They are super fantastic. Do you want to talk about your process a little bit?
Actually, mostly I use drawing as an opportunity to sort of wind my brain down because I do a lot of stuff. And I use just a regular old pencil for my initial sketch, and then I go over that with Sharpie for the edges, and I fluctuate between watercolor pencils or watercolor pens to do the ink. And I am teaching myself how to do faces because they're hard.
I can see everything. Okay,
Say, I also have the list up here.
Oh, okay, but then I couldn't read it from over there.
No,
I
no.
can read it from here. Did you bring me a Coke? Did you also...
Pinch poke, here's your damn coat.
Thank you!
Look at that.
Did you also bring me a dog? Hi, Lucy!
Yes. Yes.
Dog's over there. Dog's over there.
If you can see the edge of this tail, that's Lucy. She's my very fluffy Muppet dog. Are you
Go
gonna
lie
get...
down.
Are you... what are you doing?
She wanted a Coke.
I love you. You have to lie down
No
right
coke
there.
for dogs.
Oh,
Well,
my
not gonna
goodness.
need that anymore.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
This portion of the
Cash points
PDX,
out, all I wanted was a Pepsi.
and she wouldn't give it to me. I'm not crazy. Every time someone on TV or in a movie or whatever says, I'm not crazy, in my mind I'm always go, institution. Institution. You're the one that's crazy. Institution. You're driving me crazy, institution. It's from before y'all's time.
Oh, I was
Okay.
about to yell.
It's a punk rock song back when punk rock was
Whoa,
young.
y'all. Come on now.
What? I'm sorry.
I was about to
That
yell
was actually really just her.
intervention.
Intervention!
Hang the banner. Intervention.
Don't
You're
intervention
quoting,
me.
You're quoting lyrics that nobody cares about.
Current punk is still before my time. Bubbles are killer, man. I kept having little, like, I was going to say like, hiccups, but frankly they were champagne burps during Jerk Brain.
The best ones.
Are
The
you
best.
ready to hear
Yes.
the list of backers for up until this minute? If you want us to read your name, then you should back us, and I will check back by the end of the concert and read some more names, because we want to thank you right now for being amazing and excellent. So
This list of backers brought to you by
This list of backers. Oh,
Bugles.
by Bugles.
The unofficial snack of the PX Project.
I wish they would become official.
It's pretty official, but
No, I mean they don't.
They don't
sponsor us
know it.
yet.
if
They don't know that
Maybe
the
they could
official
just
list.
give us Bugles. And
If you have a hookup with somebody at Bugles, if you would please like write them and tell them that we take these everywhere we go.
General Mills,
come on, General Mills.
Come
Minneapolis,
through.
Minnesota. Do we have any fans in Minneapolis?
Yes, Annie.
Annie?
guess.
Annie, will you call General Mills, please?
Next time you go back home
Could you-
for convergence.
If you could call the general, and you might have to speak to Corporal Mills first,
Yeah.
and
Is
see if
Corporal
we can.
Mills his son? Is this his Salvation
nepotism.
Bugle army?
He's trying to make a man out of the boy.
It's actually a reverend. It's really just dramatic.
Reverend Bugles.
Anyway,
before this list gets any longer, I hope it gets plenty longer. Speaking of Annie Linson from the Misbehaving Maidens, 2 things you should know. 1, she is backer number 1.
number 1.
She is backer
Number one.
And 2, the Misbehaving Maidens also have a Kickstarter right now, and they are filthy feminist, delightfully nerdy, and they are covering one of our songs on
Yes.
their new album. They are covering, in fact, something that we have merch for. They are covering Smile.
Yay!
So if you love
That's a good one.
Smile and you want to hear it done a cappella by 4 ladies, Misbehaving Maidens, go to their Kickstarter.
You can see their faces in our video.
And if you want more merch
Mm.
about Smile,
What? Oh,
enamel
Yeah,
pen.
Kickstarter video.
Enamel pen that says, "Don't ask me to smile," and you can show it to people and be like, "F off," all of the ways.
Or just don't ask me to smile.
Yeah,
That's
that is
also-
also fine. We'd also like to thank some people whose names I may mispronounce, and it is not because I don't care. It's because I've been drinking. No, it's because I'm very, very bad and also super full of anxiety. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. So Jonathan Gold, Shauna Jacques, Jen Burrell, Alyssa Yeager,
Alyssa Yeager.
Alyssa Yeager, who is Rhiannon's Lark.
That's right.
And thank you so much. And we got to meet her at Dragon Con, and
We sang in the lobby.
we sang in the lobby at like midnight, and we formed like this 60s super group singing in the corner. And
We were
this-
basically up with people.
this group of guys who were pretty drunk came over and just sat and listened to us enraptured and went, "Are you guys a band?" And it was like us and several of the Misbehaving Maidens and Alyssa, and we looked at each other and laughed and said, "Well, we are bands." We'd never performed together before. It was so delightful, and we are very excited to go back to Dragon Con this year.
If you ever want to find out how many harmonies there are,
Find us at Dragon
no,
Con.
yeah. I mean, get a bunch of filkers together to sing songs that everybody knows.
Why are
Because
you?
everyone's
He's
gonna.
holding it behind
I'm
the
hiding them.
Kickstarter sign.
Why?
Look at.
Because I know.
Because when I want to have some, I can just pull them down from the overhead.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, great.
So we would like to thank Alyssa Yeager, Kyrie, Terry Schultz, Trey Tristan,
Thank you.
Rob Wynn, Allie Grutkowski, Sarah Leonard,
Oh,
Joab, who makes us cookies, and she is darling. And if you see someone dressed up like Captain Marvel at a Pacific Northwest event,
Might be.
it might be Joab because now there's a lot more Captain Marvels.
Jill Webb also got a custom song
She did.
last Kickstarter.
And hopefully, Lucy, her novel will be hopefully coming out soon.
Yes.
And that song goes with that novel. Is very exciting. I have lost my place.
13.
Oh hell! Alexander Muniz.
Thank you.
And then Shauna raised her pledge because apparently she wants another custom song.
She went.
Oh.
We have one for you. It's called Jerk Brain.
No, we.
Jerk Brain 2.
Jerk Brain 2. Alexa
Re-
Boogaloo.
Revenge of the Brain.
Let's. I want to warn you that the custom songs and the jingles are limited, and we did sell completely out of those pretty quickly last time. So if you want one of those, you're gonna want to jump on that this week before they go. I'm just telling you right now. Bugles in the air.
I wish there was somebody over here to like take them
So
from me.
thank you so
And
much.
then I go,
Yeah.
oh, they're gone.
Thank you so much, Shauna. And Shauna was also the backer who put us over in order to get Rosalind Franklin 2 years ago. And this is Rosalind Franklin, who is now our stage instrument, and you will hear her on Relatable content.
Mm-hmm.
And probably just in a little bit.
Yeah, again.
Probably shortly. Yeah.
Again.
It's likely.
Yes, so thank you, Shauna. Vicky Gray, Brenda Watkins from Theme
Yay!
Music, Kyle Webb,
Thanks, Brittany.
Amber Hansford from
Wow.
Dragon Con, Nathan Gitschlag, Lauren Furs, who is our friend, the fifth sister, and lives in
England.
Moon.
Moon.
It's the name of the town that I can never say right.
Hertfordshire.
Hertfordshire.
What?
It's all coming together. It's
What
a convergence.
just happened?
Pinch Coke, you owe me a Coke.
Oh, burnt! You burnt.
Finally, it's coming around. Oh, I'm so
Of all
glad
the
this
cities
is.
in all the world, that's what you went with?
Wow.
Is it in England?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is now. It is now.
I was going for Leicester. Leicester was the name of the city we were looking for.
Will the judges accept Hertfordshire? No.
Gilla Schmidt, one of our artists, is also a backer.
Oh yeah!
Kay Mannon,
Feeling donk.
Ed Hurtley,
Hey, thank you, Ed.
Phil Ferengi. Hi,
Phil
thank
Ferengi.
you. Royal Hebert, running our chat.
Hey,
Oh, God,
thank
the
you.
worst. Mary
Best.
Lynn, hooray! 3 hubcaps. Christopher Swenson, who has the best hair in show business. Paul Morgan, Wing, Madison
Thanks,
Maria Roberts, Juliana Finch, our label
Juliana
sister.
Hello, lady.
We've
More-
got a secret
more
about
about her in a
Juliana in a
second.
minute. Shelby Mitch, who is
Shelby.
a wonderful scientist working with NASA right now. Bridge City Comics.
Bridge City Comics.
Bridge City Comics.
They're one of the finest comic book stores
Bridge City.
ever, basically. I think.
Bridge
Yeah.
City Comics wants a jingle.
Yeah, they do.
I want.
They
Wow.
want a jingle.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know what that means.
Give them a jingle.
Why did I get so excited?
I don't
We're
know.
excited.
We're gonna write a jingle for Bridge City Comics, though.
Bridge City Comics, that's amazing. Yes, we want to write you a jingle.
Well, now we have to.
Done
yeah,
it.
we
We're
do.
legally
We
obligated
played
to.
there.
We played there for our very first album release party.
Oh,
Was
no.
at Bridge City Comics
Yes.
out in the quad.
For Aim to Misbehave.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Keelan King, who also has a Kickstarter right now,
Convergence.
open for us. He did some DJing. He's not doing music for this Kickstarter.
What?
He is doing his very first children's book. It's called Eye on the Shuttle, and it is so flipping cute.
Because
So
he
go
has his
catch-
very first baby.
Oh.
Now he knows how it works.
The book is really adorable, and I think the best level on that whole thing is pillowcases. You can get a pillowcase with Eye on the Shuttle on it with the
Space
book
shuttle.
and an audiobook read by Keelan. And Keelan's got a voice smooth as butter.
Yeah,
Like-
Keelan's got a great voice to put you to sleep.
If you
well,
were putting a...
to
let me
put
put
you to
this,
sleep.
let me put this out
Just
there
to
right now.
Soothe you.
Stone cold soothe you.
If you're doing a book and you're putting that out on the internets or to a publisher, and you want a theme song, call us. If you want an audiobook reader, I am available as long as Keelan doesn't get to you first, because Keelan's voice is really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
But if Keelan's not
Jackie
available,
and Jill went up the hill.
call me. I have student
Don't call me.
loans, and I will read your book.
That was Bridge City Comics.
Bridge
That's
City
where
Comics,
we got
yes.
to there.
Kira Beck,
Thank you, Kira.
Vincent Tursus. It's all one word. Vincent Ursus.
Ah,
Vincent Ursus?
yes.
Vincent
One of our bear
Ursus.
fans.
Vincent Ursus. Carl
No.
Weezer.
Carl, thank you, Carl. Carl was in University of California, Berkeley marching band with me back in college, and he is a great dude and has backed our previous Kickstarter.
Oh, thank you.
He's a cool guy.
Well, thank you very much,
Thanks,
Carl.
Nope.
Patty Langasek.
Daddy, thank you.
She's rad, plays the
She's rad.
saxophone, and is doing a theater thing this summer. We have to go.
You know talented people.
Uh,
Carl plays sax as well.
Saber Thompson,
Saber?
Yep.
Why,
Saber-
that's a name I'm familiar with.
Saber and Jen and Annie, all from Misbehaving Maidens, already backing us, and you can too. Eric Distad of The Faithful Sidekicks. Oh, they're in Minneapolis. Call General Mills for us. Because we want to be sponsored by Bugles.
Get us on the bugle train.
Please.
Bugle
Please.
train.
Shelby McGee.
Oh, thank you, Shelby.
He. And Tom Moncrief.
Thank you, Tom.
Yes! Tom and Valley are rad. I'm refreshing this real
I
quick.
should note there are, in fact, 4 more since you started.
Oh, are there 4 more? Hold on. I just refreshed my page. Let's see if I can get them. Yes! Lauren Schmidt.
Thank you, Lauren.
Simcha Grala. Robert Dolan, our friend
Hey,
in Northern California. And Gary Marr,
Oh, Gary Marr.
who I always confuse with Bill Funt, who hasn't backed us yet. So,
Because
Gary, you are now Bill.
Get on the horn with Bill and tell him to, back us.
Yes.
Also another theme music person, and we've played together in shows in Atlanta, Georgia,
So
which
I
is
will,
not the East Coast.
I will check back with that and get more backer names, and we'd be happy to read them out to you. And hell, we may just reread that entire list. Also of note, if you happen to decide to increase your pledge, it bumps you back up to the top of the list. So I would
You
read
can
your
go
name again. So if you're eyeballing that together breakfast real hard, trust. Like eating eggs with us, I can't imagine anything that would be more entertaining.
A question has been raised regarding the Together Breakfast.
Yes.
Would it be possible to do it in a city you were touring?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we would do that.
As long as it lights up, yeah.
Yep. If you're curious, you can drop us a line, and you're like,
Yellow.
I'm in Newark. Would you have breakfast with me? Probably. We're gonna need to have breakfast in Newark.
We gotta have breakfast, and we would rather have it with you.
Aw.
Oh, we should
Hold
play
on,
a song about that.
Let's all.
We did that.
We
Oh.
did. Let's all do the hand gesture though that we
what's
did
that?
in the photo shoot.
Oh, okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I wasn't sure which one we were talking about.
Yeah.
We've done so many photo
did a
shoots.
lot. We had a really good photo shoot.
With Kara Helgren.
Kara Helgren at
The Nerd Out.
The Nerd Out. Now check this out. The Nerd Out is a nerd bar. Like the whole bar is just, the whole place is wallpapered in comic book pages, and
Like-
the
Old ones and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the tables are done in comic book pages. There's toys all over the place. There's memorabilia. There's lightsabers on either side of the bar, and they're super nerdy and have theme nights. They have a screen, so they show episodes of whatever. We watched that really awful Next Gen episode where Beverly Crusher is seduced by a ghost, and she has ghost sex.
Yeah.
That got requested because it is one of the worst
Maybe
ones.
not
But
over
but they're a lot of fun, and they were really cool and allowed us to come in and take over their restaurant for a couple hours to take a bunch of photographs, some of which you will see
In the
below this video down the page. Scroll. We'll be here. Go ahead and scroll down. Take a look at some of the headers. They
You're
look really good.
going down. We're singing timber. I don't know.
Wow.
Um,
I'm gonna work on this real quick. Just make sure that all the wires are right.
ridiculous.
Okay.
Banana
Yeah,
box.
you know, if we are coming, let's talk about the tour though for a minute since that came
Okay,
up.
yeah.
Tour. Why don't you have finalized days yet? Because we're terrified.
That's not it at all. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked to several venues. We're just waiting to hit the go button until we're sure that we can afford to go. But as you may have read, the ideal tour dates would be in the beginning of October, and we'd be going from Raleigh all the way up to Boston, making several stops along the way. And Juliana Finch, our label mate, we would be doing a show with her in Raleigh,
North Carolina.
North Carolina, which we're very excited about.
Mhm.
And then our dear friends, the Misbehaving Maidens, our sins from another crib,
Our cuddle enemies.
our twisted sisters.
That's correct.
We'd be doing at least one and likely 2 shows with them in the greater DC area. And they've even said that at least one of the shows, they promised they could make it family friendly.
Oh, well, see, that's worth price of admission right there.
I'm just curious, how are they going to fill that entire 15 minutes?
Smile.
Just
smile several times in a row.
I'm sorry, don't kill me. I love you.
We tease. Because the name of their album involves swearing.
And swearing is caring, right?
Yep.
That's right. We have at least one. We've got a lot of places that we're talking to, and a lot of cities that we're looking at.
Yeah.
Working on. I know one for sure that we are booked at, and we're locked in.
Well, we better fundraise this then.
So yeah, I know, because they're expecting us at this point.
Oh, can I say which one? Is it the one I know, or
It's the one you know.
Why don't we stay quiet?
All right.
Why don't we stay quiet just a minute longer?
I'm just saying. Or are you telling me you forget about it?
Yeah.
All right.
Terrible.
No one will ever know. Anyway, what should we do now?
My favorite drag queen is Brooklyn Heights.
My favorite bridge.
From season 11. My favorite drag queen of all time is currently Katya. Still.
Always.
Remains.
100%.
If you're not watching RuPaul's Drag Race...
What are you doing?
No,
Hanging out
we
with me,
understand,
guess,
but we would like to talk to you about it at brunch.
What's your... you know what? Let's play a song, and then we'll come back.
How about the one about that I think we decided without your consent was about consent.
That's fine, as long as it's about something, because I always get, they ask, well, what's it about? And I'm like, it
Shut up.
It does what it says on the tin.
No! Please show the audience. This is ridiculous.
I did a drawing about this.
I'll draw a picture of it.
We're gonna have to make another children's book.
Yeah, and it's gonna have Batman in it, right?
It's got a buffalo. It's a porcupine, not a hedgehog down there. Spoilers.
Why is this funny? We're going to tell you why.
Wait for the chorus.
Bring it to the chorus.
I gotta put my lap cover back on. Because I'm not a lady.
Your dignity.
Will stand tall.
It's like a... Yes.
All right.
Whoa, where do I...
Right?
Oh, here it is.
Oh, golly. Words.
Words! I'm ready.
Look at this little banner. I like this banner. I wish I could put my hand in front of it.
Oh, now I want to play this ballad version. But we won't. No. Pick it up, Fred. There we go.
It's this one, right? I rode a buffalo, it was very shaggy. I found the buffalo riding his own wild let 'em be. That one goes out to all animals everywhere.
The height of dumb.
But now I know it's about consent. So I just thought it was a cautionary tale about don't ride wild animals. It's right there in the chorus.
So this song came about. We were at Emerald City Comic Con last year
In Seattle, Washington.
sitting at a table.
That's where they keep it.
And we used to say this to people, but we don't anymore because we learned our lesson. Because people used to come up to the table and they'd say, "What is your music about?" And be like, "Name a fandom." We probably write about.
Okay, yeah. What do you?
And about
Yeah.
70% of the time, we were right. And then sometimes someone would be like obscure anime series
That was
character that
weird.
and
Yeah.
we'd be like, "Nope." And then you'd be like, "Well, I'm not interested." I'm like, "Okay, I guess."
If that's all
probably,
That's all you got? All right.
If that's all that you were looking for,
but there's very
Good
tall.
luck.
Make your own band.
I remember this
That's
gentleman
what we
was
did.
very tall. I remember seeing him thinking that maybe he was a basketball player because in order to do this, he had to fully like hinge at the waist over the table to get this close to Christian's face. So Christian says, "Hey, what are you into? We probably got a song about it. Name a fandom." And the guy like hinges over the table, gets this close to Christian, and he goes, "Buffalo."
that was it. No
That
more
was it.
words after just the one word.
And Christian picks up a guitar, and without thinking about it, starts to play this song. Which, no, we hadn't written or anything. And the guy nods a little bit, and then he wanders away, which is what I would do too if I'd gone up to somebody and been like, "What are you into?" And I'd be like, "I don't know. You got any cozies shaped like placentas?" Actually, if they did, I would stay and be their best friend
Yeah,
forever.
yeah. Let's be real.
Yeah, Christian wrote the song, even though that guy is long gone. From,
He will never know.
From the table, he is not gone from our hearts or our tablets.
Buffalo Guy, I hope you like it.
Buffalo guy,
Won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight.
Buffalo guy, won't you
Come out tonight and
Dance.
hear the song you inspired.
There have been at least 2 requests for that design as a t-shirt.
Oh, for the buffalo.
Yeah.
Well, we do have a red bubble?
Threadless.
Threadless. We have a threadless store. If you look for PDX broadsides,
We could probably make that happen.
we've got the Ray image from our last Kickstarter. You can get on everything, including like shower curtains
With
and
the,
sweatshirts.
With the lyrics of the song behind it.
Yeah, so our threadless store's got a bunch of stuff that they'll print one off. We don't make a ton on it, so that's why it's there. But yeah, it's cool stuff. And if you come to our show, like Joe Webb got a sweatshirt with the Ray and the lyrics on it. Oh, we will hug the crap out of you. So because
Sign it.
we will, and we won't even be weird about it. We'll probably
We will ask you first.
we'll probably be weird just because seeing any sort of art or like that you inspired and created into the world is weird.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
There have been 5 more backers since you listened.
oh shoot.
Who are they?
Hold on.
Who are they?
Find
We
out.
must know their names. We must annal them.
A backer
Annal-
needs no name.
in the hall of annals, the annals of history.
Oh hey.
Oh hey.
I'm waiting for
I don't
this
know who
to
that
fully-
is.
Fully.
They're related to
refresh.
O. Henry.
No.
How do you return a gift to the Magi? Hope you kept the receipt of the Magi.
So I will.
Brought to you by Diet Coke
Hey Royal.
I should not laugh that
and
hard.
stress.
Hey Royal.
Yes, dear heart.
What's our grand total right now?
Your grand total right now is $2,363 with a total of
Woo!
49 backers.
Hey!
We're making it.
That's
We're making
It has
amazing.
not yet been an hour.
We are almost
Hey!
at 20%.
I think
We're
we know a
almost at
lot of
20%.
really great people who are really willing to help us do really crazy things that might turn out awesome.
We're really
That's true.
grateful. Thank you so much. Here's where we left off. So we left off with Gary Marr. And then we had the Arctic one. And Eric Distad raised his pledge because
Oh.
he wanted us to say his name again, and we just did. Eric Distad of the Faithful Sidekicks, who was going to get us a deal with Bugles.
That's right. Also, I believe the Faithful Sidekicks are going to be coming out here this way.
Yes.
Yes, the end of June.
At the end of June, so you will be able to see the
And
fabulous and
if you were
faithful
here,
sidekicks.
Or you come here. I'm saying that people who are not in Portland might not be here for that, but they could come.
That would be sad.
Yeah.
They should come out.
But we would also be playing with them in Seattle.
Also in Seattle, see?
Also in
So
Seattle.
it works out. Everybody.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
everybody
That's
in the
business-
world.
Yeah.
And if this project funds, then you can get relatable content at those two shows. That would be very exciting. So Eric Distad, the Creative Fund, Teresa B, the Double Clicks. We know those guys, right?
Hey, the Double Clicks. I know that we know their label because we're on their label.
Oh, is that where I know that name from? Okay. Laser and Aubrey, we love you. And Laser is also the manager for this Kickstarter. If you are running a Kickstarter and you need an expert, they are an official Kickstarter expert. And you should call them.
They also have a new album.
Oh, yeah. The book was better than their album. But also their album was called...
I like that.
Also, their album is called The Book Was Better, and you can pre-order it now on iTunes and Amazon and Bandcamp, and where all fine music and some mediocre music is sold.
But we're not saying which is which.
Shop. That
No
would be
shade.
And
And?
Sunny Larson.
Hey!
Sunny Larson just had a successful Kickstarter of her very own for her first album. And Sunny has played on several of our albums. She played on Something's Rotten and Trust Issues. Beautiful viola player or violin player.
on right now.
So many Kickstarters. I just want to say we had this idea first.
And I mean the
The idea of
maidens.
Kickstarters.
Oh hey! I just got an email from Kickstarter. Are you ready for this?
I don't know.
We've been selected as a project we love.
Aww.
What?
Yeah.
You too.
Thank
Oh,
you,
Thank
Kickstarter.
you, Kickstarter.
We're huge fans of your project, and it's now being featured as a project we love on Kickstarter.
Hey! Does that
Don't-
mean they're funding us?
Don't worry about creating any badges or banners. We've added a neat little one right on your project image and project
Right here?
page.
Is it right here?
Keep up the
Is it
great
right
work.
there? Is it over here? Is it-
It's
is it
not
up
even
there?
on the same thing
Is it
because.
up there? Is it behind here? I'm gonna check.
Hey Christian, remember that Kickstarter disabled the live video? This isn't streaming on Kickstarter at all.
It says it on our page.
It says it on our page though.
It says that they
See?
love us.
Open up another tab. Open up another tab and you can go look.
Oh, we just got a 50th backer. Hold on, I'm gonna read this name and then we're gonna move on. One, Lauren Furs raised her pledge, so we get to say Lauren Furs.
Thank
Thank
you, Lauren.
Lauren
Oh, that's
Furs.
awesome.
And brand new backer, Lisette De La Rose,
Hey.
Oh,
who was
you.
our guest liaison at Game Storm.
At Game
Yeah.
Storm, and was one of the best
I still use
Experiences.
my coffee mug almost every weekend.
all the time.
Here's the crazy thing, like, what's really nice about reading this backer list is almost all the names are people that we know and we've seen at shows, we've made friends with over the years, our fellow bands, friends, and that's pretty freaking amazing. So we're really, really grateful to you, and we hope that you will share this project with your friends and
Please.
family and say the Broadsides are making the kind of music that resonates with me and hopefully will with you too. So
Yeah.
we're singing the songs that mean a lot to us. This album contains a lot of things about like anxiety and depression and feelings, but it's also got nerdy and fun stuff. You just
Like
heard
Buffalo.
But I would like to do one that is sort of about anxiety and feelings.
Absolutely. What's it
about
called?
the neurotransmitters
About neurotransmitters?
in our brains that when they are gone, sometimes we have to get an additional replacement, and that's okay. But we do miss them when they're gone. This is another one that we haven't done live with piano. We did it live once on This Week in Science.
Mm.
Is that why my pen is being a problem?
Because because of all the chords.
Yeah.
It's under.
Also, welcome to my living room if you haven't been here before. Just behind the screen, you can't see him, is my amazing giant of a husband, Tormund. No, I'm sorry.
Royal Giants fan.
Royal, do you want to lean in and say hello? This is Royal.
Hey!
When you fund this project, you also fund a week that Royal gets a break from me, which is probably a good thing.
Aw. Yeah.
He's the best husband ever. I am a brain occupied scientist with anxiety and depression. Can I have some bugles before we play a song?
You got a whole verse before you
Oh, yeah,
need
go
to
ahead.
sing, so I'm just going to go ahead and start. This is called Serotonin Dopamine. It's been a long day for several months. Internal silence. I had it once, and though my life is looking up, I just see an empty cup that is somehow made of fire. So I'm looking for some friends I used to know. Give me that serotonin dopamine. Empty out my veins of gasoline. I'm stuck in overdrive. I could burn alive. I need some serotonin dopamine. Consuming sweet endorphins come to me. Calm my worried brow. I could use some solace from you now. Is that a backbeat or jungle drums? Like something wicked, it always comes. All I want is to get out of this hidden haunted house that is open all year round. So if you could get me where I need to go, give me that serotonin dopamine. Empty out my veins of gasoline. I'm stuck in overdrive. I could burn alive. I need some serotonin dopamine. Consuming sweet endorphins come to me. Calm my worried brow. I could use some solace from you now. Somehow it feels like I am plugged into a socket in a rocket that is full of angry bees. Who now decide that it is time to check my taxes, sharpening axes while I think I've lost my keys. No need to worry,
No need to worry.
I'll be alright.
Are you alright?
I will be social, just not tonight. There's an upset in my brain, I'm afraid I must abstain. So I'll party on my own. But if you've got those drugs I wanna score, give me that serotonin dopamine. Empty out my veins of gasoline. I'm stuck in overdrive. I could burn alive. I need some serotonin dopamine. Soothing sweet endorphins come to me and calm my worried brow. I could use some solace from you now. Oh, I could use some solace from you now. Yeah, that was serotonin dopamine. That's on the new record.
Sorry, I remembered just a minute in
You have to turn the keyboard on.
that I have to tune the keyboard before I can play that song.
You have to tune it.
I have to tune it.
Tune it.
Tune it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote that one about anxiety. And that's what it feels like. It's hard to express to people sometimes what it feels like when you are anxious or depressed.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's hard to explain. So I
And
guess
people experience it differently too.
That is a really good point.
even if you get anxiety, maybe not present in the same way.
Raise your hand if you have anxiety. You at home too. Like, put them hands up. Like, represent. Like, we are with you. And depression.
Sure.
Hello.
And a body in your garage. I fooled you. We're coming for you.
Wow.
Sleuthing.
Yeah.
I am not Jessica from Murder, She Wrote. I just
Jessica
wish that I
Fletcher?
was. I wish I were.
Jessica M. Fletcher, and the M stands for murder.
Murder.
I don't know if it's M or not. Doesn't matter. It's fine.
It is now.
She's doing all right.
So serotonin, dopamine.
Yeah, that's on the
Lots of hands
it's
up
on
with
the
you
album.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of figured
I mean, that's
relatable content.
relatable
hashtag.
content. Like, this is, we wrote the songs out, like, we talked to people and felt like these are the songs that need a writing right now.
Like, we've always been feeling these things, but now it's like,
We're getting a little braver.
yeah, we're getting a little braver about actually writing songs about them and stuff. Like, oh, other people might actually connect with this stuff.
I love all of our albums equally, but
But-
then I feel like, the mom from Arrested Development, like, I love all of my children equally. I really don't care for.
I don't care for children.
Like, Aim to Misbehave was a great album, but it was like songs about nerdy things.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
Like, nerdy topic. Do you want to hear a song about what it would be like? Toad's Lament is one of the exceptions, I think, on that album, where it's like, what would it be like to be Toad from Mario, but secretly in love with Mario while Mario is looking for Princess Peach? But
I think we also spent a little time feeling like we needed to be a little bit funny in order to get people's ear.
yeah.
So we stuck to the stuff that was kind of silly and upbeat, and then every now and then we'd have a song like we did way before, like Story of Me, which we don't really perform all that often, but when we do, it gets a tremendous response, and it was like, oh, maybe there's something there.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
okay. Maybe it's okay to have the Story of Me and songs like that out in the world about, like, things that we're actually going through. And they're still, like, a little nerdy. My boss refers to that song as the Xena song.
The Xenas.
So...
Name check the warrior princess.
Right.
Yeah.
And all of these songs are a little nerdy, too. But, I mean, so are we. So that just sort of comes through. But we're going to write about neurotransmitters and the things that get in our head and eat at our sanity and our self-conscious little by little, like the alligators. Would you like to talk about the alligators a little?
Yeah. I recently found a post on my blog that I used to keep for many years that was my first public mention of the alligators, but it's basically like it is the sort of embodiment of my anxiety. I had a drama teacher who used that as a metaphor for saying that, like, the alligators are in your brain and they nibble away at your confidence. They snap their jaws and say, you can't do that thing, you won't be good enough, you shouldn't try that. Like, they eat away until you give up, or if you do it, maybe you don't give it your all because you're afraid that, you will fail at something that you love, so you just don't try. Those are the alligators, and I wrote a song about them.
Would you like to do
I always end that story in a very anticlimactic way.
Every time we...
How are you supposed to end? And then I found $5.
And then Emilio Estevez was there, and I was like, oh, Emilio.
If you anytime you feel like you're losing your audience, then you just cut it button. And then I found $5,
That's right.
and then that like brings it back up, and then everybody's like, "Oh yeah, cool."
Right.
Yeah.
I always,
day.
I always think of this song as being about the alligator from the Haunted Mansion at Disney World, underneath the girl walking on the tightrope, and that's how I think about this song. Like, the alligator is under you, but you got to keep walking on that tightrope if you want to get to the other end. And you know, she's really graceful while she does it. Let's try it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Friday morning, sun is shining, birds are darting in the sky. I am waking, barely stretching, and already I want to cry. You are cloudless, I'm a rainstorm, clattering down in a warm July. Sometimes I can't hear you when you speak, 'cause the alligators tell me that I'm weak. Oh, they will snap their jaws, they will flash their tails, they'll lick their pointed teeth and drum their awful nails.
jokes that live in your brain and try to eat away at your confidence.
Yeah, there's some lines in there that I don't ever really talk about, but like the line where it says like you were cloudless and I'm a rainstorm. There's a lot about that I was thinking about in terms of like how I have a tendency to sort of compare myself to the appearance of other people. Like if I'm around somebody, like Christian seems to have a very easy time performing and without getting in his head and getting upset about things, but that's how it looks. And so I don't necessarily know. But like, if someone like the cloudless day seems perfect and everything like that, and I'm just this like rainstorm in July that nobody wants, it's not necessarily the reality. It's just the thing that like my brain likes to tell me is so. And that, he may actually have a lot of anxiety that he's just good at hiding.
Got medicine.
Serotonin, dopamine comes in a pill, and drink it clean. I don't know.
It's slightly green.
For $200, I will make that song better.
Couldn't possibly.
Anybody, Anybody in the chat?
Lots of people in the chat.
Who wants to chat with us?
Yes.
Please ask us questions or
Yeah.
something. Otherwise, I'll show you Batman again. Hey, it's Batman.
I'm afraid I didn't draw a picture for tonight's session.
You're the only one who didn't draw a picture.
I
Y'all
know.
make
homework.
people cry.
Aww. We're not sorry.
Yeah, okay, see?
You're experiencing feelings, and those feelings are normal and okay to have. Hey, I think we just hit a milestone, didn't we?
We made somebody cry.
Oh, we sure did.
Oh no.
We just hit a milestone, folks.
What milestone is that?
Well, as of 7:26 p.m. Pacific time.
That was yesterday. Oh, today. Okay. No, okay, go. I'm with you now. Sorry.
You are over 20%.
What?
We're at $25,007 right now. We're at
2,500.
2,507.
2,507.
Not 25,000.
That's why
Oh,
you're
shoot.
reading the numbers, and we're just listening to them.
She's a doctor,
I have a PhD.
Oh, lordy.
but not in math.
Oh,
Not
that's,
in
no,
statistics.
that's how you know she's a doctor, because
No.
she's overcharging.
So first, I'd like to read a couple of names. So I believe we left off with Lauren first raising her pledge. You too, if you raise your
You
pledge.
too? Oh.
You too can raise their pledge. They
You
can raise
too.
their edge.
If you raise your pledge, I will read your name again. Corey Barfield, Zer Mix-a-Lot, Amber Kendall, who
thank you.
is my Canadian friend, who now lives in Florida.
Oh, wow.
And
That'd be anti-Canada.
Yeah, just so
and
far.
someone whose name is Wildcard.
Wild card!
And I hope that they, whoever they are wearing a cowboy hat and ready to jump out of the back of a van where they just cut the brakes.
Yeah, woo! Wild
That's,
card!
that's a gentleman named Wayne Garmel who just piped up on Facebook.
Woo!
Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you,
Wild card, Wayne.
Wild
Wild
card.
card.
I
You don't know what they're gonna do.
I
You
can't
have
hear
no
Wild
idea.
Card without thinking about Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Charlie Day.
Every time.
Charlie's the wild card.
Ah, man.
Random.
So we are at 20%. We cannot thank you enough. And we're already getting unsolicited emails from people who want to boost us on Kickstarter.
Oh, really? They're
Yeah.
offering to?
Oh,
For-
yeah. They're like,
for free?
it looks like you're struggling.
I don't. Not
I
with these.
mean,
Not with these friends and
Well,
fans.
we're still in our first hour. How are you, Terrence? So,
Tour.
tour.
We should do one.
Touring is fun
Yes.
for us, anyway.
It is. It's
Is that's unusual? It seems to be unusual, though. Like we get closer on tours.
Well, the weird thing about us on tour is that we spend almost all of our time together.
I didn't know that
and
was weird.
Apparently, that's not a thing that most people do.
Huh.
We eat all of our meals together. We share a hotel room.
Yeah.
We hang out
We travel
together almost 100% of the time.
Yeah.
We do not use the bathroom together
No.
or shower.
Because
but
there aren't two toilets in the room. But
we
otherwise,
we are trying to convince Jessica that there needs to be an official pooping toilet for every hotel that we go to.
Whoa.
And it's not in the room.
It's in the lobby. It's where it is. It's
Well,
outside. It might be
now
outside.
you're making it sound like I have done something terrible to a bathroom, which is not true.
War crimes.
No. Jesus, you guys are the worst. No, they were telling me about
not
these
true.
toilets at DragonCon that are out in like the hallway.
They're
and
like
they call
second
them-
floor, it's just by itself.
They
and
call
lonely.
it the pooping toilet so that you don't have to poop in your room. And I was like, that's why you have a room. And they're looking at me like, not when you have like 6 people in there. And here's the thing. Like, if you are somewhere and you gotta go to the bathroom, I don't get the poop shaming. Like, if you need to use a public bathroom and you gotta poop, you go poop. Like, I'm a biologist. I'm very real about this sort of thing. Like, do what you have to do. I apologize if you didn't tune in to hear about poop.
Poop is love.
Oh no. I thought he was like, give a little bit, which is the wrong time for that song too.
Poop is love. Anyway.
That's not how it goes.
Anyway, so touring, yes, we do everything together. We hang out, and
I thought it was really remarkable, actually, when we got off the plane from Dragon Con, which is
Atlanta, Georgia.
amazing. But it's Atlanta, Georgia, in the middle of the summer. Like, it's
hot.
It's the end of the summer.
It
was hot.
It's hot as hell.
August
And
in
we're-
Georgia.
We've never done this con, and it's a 5-day long con.
We had to walk uphill both ways to our
We
hotel.
sure did.
For serious. Hauling merch. And we're doing the merch booth every day, though we had really great table neighbors in the Misbehaved Maidens and the Extraordinary
We're friends
Contraptions,
now.
so that was good. And then we did 5 shows during that 5 days. So it was a lot of work, and we got off the plane when we came home, and we were laughing. And I remember thinking of that moment and looking at these two and going, oh, holy crap, I think we finally made it. Like, we're going to be okay. Like,
Yeah.
we can make music together.
I mean, we were drinking a lot on the plane, but I'm joking. It was way too expensive. We didn't drink at all.
Yeah.
The intent was there. It's in our hearts. But yeah, I think we have a good time touring, so it's not something we look on with dread. Plus, we get to see other places that we don't get to or have never been
We
to.
get ridiculously excited about shopping in grocery stores that have, like...
Are you kidding me? Canada.
Ah.
That's a whole nother country.
Canadian grocery stores.
We spent like an hour in the grocery store
Easily.
in Canada the first time.
They have different brands and also different combinations of flavors.
We were buying like condiments and chips and...
They had filet fish sauce. They
Filet
had
fish sauce!
McDonald's filet o fish sauce. Can't get that here.
We always get, like, the staples. Ketchup chips,
Chocolate.
Nanaimo bars.
Nanaimo bars. That's all I gotta say about that.
They had the salt and pepper
Oh,
chips in it.
lordy. Someone took a photo or a screen cap of Sabrina. Chaos. What is it? The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Oh, yeah.
On Netflix, and they took a picture of them all sitting at lunch and talking at lunch, and on everybody's tray is a little Nanaimo bar. For real.
That's how you know they're in Vancouver.
That's how you know they're filming in
Yeah.
Vancouver. But they're delicious.
I'm going to Vancouver next month for 2 days. Quick business trip. I'm going to be smuggling back Timbits in my suitcase. You bet. We love Timbits so much. We each bought a 30-pack, and at the border guard was like, oh, we're going to have to charge you an import tax. And we tried to offer him a Timbit, and he actually looked scared for a second. And he's like, no, that's a bribe. I literally can't. And
Legally, they
though
can.
we felt
They cannot.
scared. We didn't have any problem getting across the border this time, though, because we had magnets on the side of the car with our faces on it,
That's right.
and people kept taking pictures of us.
Oh no! But going
We're
in,
crossing.
we almost got hung up. And the guy that was asking us all the questions was like asking about our band and asking about our merch and things. And then he asked where we were staying, and we said they were staying with a host family. And he's like, "Did you bring a gift?" And I was like, "Wait, yes,
Border guard.
we brought a gift. I brought these things."
Right.
And then he was like, "You may go."
Right? Did you?
Because-
That's how polite and lovely the Canadians are.
Well, we thought we were going to get arrested maybe for just a second because Holly wasn't sure if it was an insult to bring the gift to our host family. So our host family collects ancient, like, chamber pots.
Yes.
Like the pottery chamber pots, and Holly found this beautiful chamber pot, and we filled it with gifts from Portland, and we didn't know how the border guard was going to take the fact that we're delivering
In a
a
potty.
toilet to our host family. Like, hey, Canada!
Here's a toilet. Eat out of a toilet. But it turns out.
And They were very appreciative. Like the Sutherlands, who we went to stay with and we've played for several times, are super fantastic, and their chamber pot selection is it's the shit.
Did you? The border guard just saying, "Did you bring a gift? Did you bring them a gift?" And I was driving.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?"
I piped up from the back seat,
What?
like, wait, yes, I know the answer to this one.
Good.
We are polite Americans.
Going into Canada, he was real flirty with Christian, which was
He
cute.
really was.
On the way back out, the guard was very chummy and asked us to sing a song. And unfortunately, the first one out of our mouths was a song called I'm a Hog for You Baby, which is probably not a good idea to sing to someone who is a police person of any persuasion.
We're charming.
Thank God we're pretty.
We declared all our Timbits.
We did. We did declare the entire sum of our Timbits. Oh, I want a Timbit so bad right now.
Mine went bad. Mine got stale before I could finish them.
I took them to the lab and told them that they were a delicacy, and they didn't care that they were stale. They ate them. What happened?
That makes sense.
Everything okay? Did our video stop?
No, but somebody is reporting a sound issue.
Oh.
I'm checking to see if it's one person or everybody.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot. Please tell us in the chat if you can hear us or you can't hear us, or Lucy.
How many fingers am I holding up?
I would blame Lucy for tripping over a cord, but she is absolutely passed out here in the corner next to me.
Phew.
My giant Muppet dog. She is
Muppet.
so sweet. She just wants to know what the hell we're doing in her living room with all these instruments right now.
Go.
We're good?
Apparently good.
Okay, rad. If you are having a problem with the
Game
sound, we apologize to you at home. You should yell at your network service provider and maybe hit them with something very large.
Wow.
They're having sound issues, though they won't hear them.
Yeah, that's why you have to hit them.
Violence is not the answer.
Sometimes.
Do you want to sing about Game of
Violence.
Thrones?
Oh, yeah. That's also violent.
Speaking of violence.
All right.
Yeah.
And songs that we've never performed live.
No spoilers.
Here's the dumb thing. We've performed a lot of these songs live, but we are super excited right now about the ones that we just finished recording in studio that we haven't performed live, because hearing them all come together for the first time. Have you listened to the bounce tracks yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, making they're
Holy
pretty.
hell. I am, like I said at the beginning of this, I am so impressed by the diversity of sound. Like, it's us on every track. It's piano and guitar and three voices. But for some reason, like, every track sounds a little different, a little fresh, and my ear keeps picking up and going, oh, what's that?
Mhm.
And then I remember that it's us.
Mhm.
You're gonna love this.
Mhm.
I really hope that you love this as much as we do. And I promise that they all sound better than me saying, we've never played this live before, let's do this right now.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
While I'm 2.5 glasses of champagne in.
2.5.
This song is so fresh, I don't even have a part yet. We're working on it.
Yeah, I'm going to stand up.
Y'all
Okay.
are watching Game of Thrones though, right? It's pretty
Spoilers.
good. It's pretty good. It's last season. Now's the perfect time to jump right in.
I'm
I
just saying those scripts are not safe.
The crypts are totally safe. They told us 82 times.
I wrote the lyrics for this song because I'm a huge fan of Arya in particular. And I, as happens when I write lyrics to a song, I just send them out to the band and be like, here goes, and hopefully someone picks them up.
Like fishing.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like, anyone? Jess immediately jumped on this one and wrote some beautiful music to it.
Thank you.
And she did so great. I just gave her the song.
Yeah, I intended to write the music for Holly, and then we were at a sound check in Las Vegas, and they said they were having trouble getting Christian's guitar to pick up. Something had jiggled loose
Yeah.
while we were flying, and so I just kept playing, and I ended up playing this song and doing the whole way through, and Holly's like, oh, that's finished now? I'm like, It is now. So this is winter is coming. Oh, hold on. You know what? Let's take that over again. I had to tune the piano. It's always the problem.
Put it in
Knocked
honky
the
tonk.
camera
It was
out
in
of
honky
focus.
tonk.
All right. Are you ready now? Yeah.
Yep. I am.
Speak whatever comes to mind. I am a lady, but not refined. Swift as a deer, quiet as shade. I don't need saving, I'm not afraid. I never dreamed I'd go so far. The night was dark with winter stars. A girl can fight, a girl can die. For shadows are my battle cry. Though I am known for raising hell, my heart still rests at Winterfell. There's wolf's blood running through this mouse. The winter is coming for your house. Mountains can't get in my way, so you can tell death not today. I'm not a girl you can knock about. You would be foolish to count me out. With my needle in my hand, I have armies to command. Each bruise a lesson from which I'm bred. All or nothing if you are dead. Though I am known for raising hell, my heart still rests at Winterfell. There's wolf's blood running through this house. Winter is coming. I'm for raising hell. My heart still rests at Winterfell. There's wolf's blood running through this house. Winter is coming for your house. Winter is coming.
Yeah. That needs. That's gonna have some stuff on it when the studio is coming up this coming weekend. We are doing overdubs and mixing and mastering and stuff, and we're gonna put some stuff.
Stuff.
We're gonna put some spin on that. Put some stank on it.
Extra vocals and a big old drum. It was after I wrote this that I realized that it actually overlays with the Game of Thrones theme. Yeah. That was very
Sure does.
clever. So you might hear some of that.
Kind of like Sorry Wrong Star fits in with the Imperial
Ba, ba,
March.
ba, 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 ba,
Or
ba,
no, it's the Imperial March. That's the main theme,
Yeah.
isn't it? Star
That one.
Wars. It's always Star Wars. So many Star Wars
Star Wars is
up in
now.
the sky. That's that's winter's
hey,
coming.
if you're in the
It's fine.
chat, feel free to ask us questions about the tour, about us as a band, about our writing inspirations,
About
bugles, or about how I feel now that I'm almost 3 glasses of champagne in. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah, ask questions. Ask us questions
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
about things, about anything. Doesn't have to be about the album or the tour, or anything. We don't care. We'll
You
talk.
can ask our opinions
talk.
about scientific topics.
Oh, scientific
Because we
topical
are-
science.
Portland's best science band.
We are yeah.
I can show another picture.
Ooh.
Portland's best science band. Okay,
Science Talk said so, so they must be correct.
they know science. It's in their name.
There's the jerk brain.
Ooh, jerks!
Oh, there's this one. No, that one.
Hello, jerks.
Oh no! What did you do?
I
No, go back.
That one?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
No.
Just like to thank you all for
No,
watching.
I mean it's really good, but
I don't know what's happening over
yikes.
there. But I do know what's happening up here, and it's great stuff. I know it's a real art figuring out how to do your.
I should just
hands.
follow your motions because like it's not like we're in a mirror.
I feel like that's the right picture where it's like right here. And there's a hatch that opens up here. I can look up so I keep my extra
Hey,
beetles.
let's send some love to Samantha Rushford.
Hey,
who
Samantha!
just backed us. Thank you, Samantha.
Hey, thank you, Samantha. That is fantastic.
So she got married. She just got married, right?
Did she?
Not just.
Oh.
But a while ago.
Okay. Congratulations.
We do play weddings
Um,
and receptions.
I was gonna say something about something. What was it? Oh, it was about custom songs, which we've already given up one of, or someone has already claimed one.
And a jingle.
And a jingle.
Hold on, let me check the list and make sure
but-
it's just 101 because I don't know that that's accurate.
I don't, we don't want you to think that you're like, oh, we'll back you at the custom song level, and then we go, there's your song. We actually write them, and they're great. And you heard Jerk Brain, and we found how many songs on the album are custom songs?
3.
Jerk Brain,
Jerk Brain, House of the Wind,
House of the Wind,
Which we have not done yet.
Nope.
and Love Good,
and
Oh,
which
Love Good.
was
Love Good.
written for Samantha Rushford, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought. Somebody has
It's like y'all don't have a Harry
Speaking
Potter
of House
song.
of the Wind,
Yes?
we do have a backer for the House of the Wind level.
Is it Pat
Wait.
Rothfuss?
It is not yet.
Dang it!
It
Someone
is
get
Nathan,
Pat
us,
on the
Pat.
horn.
Nathan-
Come at us, Pat.
Nathan Gitschlag has backed us for the House of the Wind level, which is the hot seat.
Oh, Nathan getting the hot
we're
seat.
getting close and cozy.
What is up with the hot seat?
Why don't you talk about the hot seat while I go through this
okay.
and make sure that nobody else has done the stupid, wonderful
Here's
thing.
the deal with the hot seat. The hot seat is something that we've. It was your idea. Was it your
Yes.
idea? Holly's idea.
No.
That
Yes.
It's just Nathan so
you
far.
come to one of our shows, and you will get a prime seating, not just like front row with everybody, the front of with everybody else. You're going to get a separate seat, almost a throne, really, to sit on.
Whoa.
I'm going to guess
Venue
that most of the
depending.
time it's going to be like on the stage, or like right
crap.
off in a separate spot where you can see everything, and we can look at you and talk to you and give you
Christian,
respectful attention. Yeah.
we have a throne.
We do.
Remember the leopard chair?
Yeah, that's a great chair.
I will bring if
That's
you
the throne.
come if you are a hot seat person in Portland. I have a chair that Christian left here. It is beautiful wood, high back, and completely.
Awful leopard print.
No, it's not awful. It's pretty, but it is. I was looking for the word upholstered.
Upholstered.
Upholstered in leopard print.
That
it is a
print
magnificent
puts the
chair.
turd in upholstered.
If you want to sit in that chair as your hot seat, I will bring it for
Yeah,
you.
and then you will get respectful attention, or we'll just we'll just go after you.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're up for. But you'll get right up there, you prime spot, and we will put extra love on you.
We'll dedicate a song to you.
Absolutely.
And we will include you in an interactive bit, unless you're like, what I wanted to do was just get cool seats and have
And be able to see the show.
and have you leave me the hell alone
Perfect.
and sit
We can
in
do that as
your
well.
fabulous.
Or- We are super dead.
Oh,
Okay.
Please show them the leopard print chair.
Ooh.
That
It
is
is
a
a
picture
fine-
of the
Could
leopard.
be yours.
It's a gorgeous chair. It's actually very comfortable.
It's great. I mean, it's in my
Take it home
office
afterwards.
because I sit and use it. And when we record in my office, I make Christian sit
I
and
meant to
use it because he left it at my house.
Oh yeah, no.
Also, whatever that mysterious drawing of yours is, Holly, it's sparking a lot of interest.
Oh, well,
Well, if you want to see that drawing, maybe get us up to 2,600, y'all.
well, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. When we get to 2,600, she'll show you this scandalous drawing.
This drawing.
I don't know what it is.
I
I
will,
know what it is.
Yeah.
I will tell you that this drawing is inspired by one of our songs, and I have talked about the origin of the song a couple of times, but but I'm really surprised to see that drawing. I think it might get us sued.
I'm not gonna
Come at us.
It's great. While we're doing that, while we're waiting to get to 2600, we'll share this scandalous drawing. Also, I think we've got probably 10 to 15 minutes left before we close out for the evening.
Why?
Because
I
it'll
wanna keep
be after
going.
8 o'clock, and some of us have to get up in the morning.
I said I was gonna stay on this until we funded. I'm ready. I got a 12-pack of Diet Coke.
So we're moving in again, huh?
Honey, as the folks at Conflict can tell you, a 12-pack of Diet Coke lasts you approximately 3 hours.
You did drink it really fast. But...
It's a lot of Diet Coke consumption. I was thinking, let's sing the song about not being able to revise conversations.
You mean the...
Like this one, which we wish we could.
That's a very, very kind and gentle way to describe the song that I wrote about being too proud to back down from a fight. I've reached the point in the argument where I realize I'm wrong, but I'm gonna stick by it.
Oh yeah, we double down.
And we've performed this song live a few times, and we're gonna just do it with guitar tonight.
Your great fan Lauren in England.
In Leicester.
In Hertfordshire.
Yes, no, it's 4 a.m.
Yeah.
She is here for this.
So what you're saying
She's
is
got your back.
the longer I stay up, the more I hurt Lauren. That's not gonna.
No, she's got your back.
She's here.
Oh, she got my back.
She's
Yeah,
on your side,
she's
yes.
on your side.
Josie's all of my kids so far away. Did you see that? The Game of Thrones scene from the last episode with when they added that song to it.
That song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know if they edited the film, the footage or whatever, but they make it line up and like the lyrics like line up with what's happening.
I thought you
and
were
stuff.
just being sometimes you tell stories that are completely untrue and
That's
pull them off.
nonsense.
Like, they included this song in the last episode? Yeah.
Ed Sheeran was on. Ed Sheeran was in Game of Thrones.
He was.
He did not fare well.
We don't know. We don't know what happened.
What?
So it's Mac. Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Oh, yes!
Yeah. For like 10 seconds, right?
No, not even that.
Not even that, like a second.
Apparently, at some point, they talk about the battle from the previous season where the dragon shows up and the Lannisters just get mowed. Oops. Game of spoilers. Anyway, someone comes back and says, "Oh, did you see Eddie? Oh, what happened to Eddie? Oh, he got his face burned off." And so people are like, they wrote Ed Sheeran's death into this. Yeah. Eddie with the red hair. That's right. Anyway. Anyway.
No, I'm sorry, you're playing Game of Thrones, so it makes me. Oh.
Okay.
We've gone off the rails.
Oh, we sure have.
You know what we should do? We should go back.
We should go back and start this all over again.
Oh, that's me.
I don't know how we got here, but we got here pretty fast. It started with a question that I wish I hadn't asked. You don't want to say you're sorry, and I don't want to say you're right. But one of us is going to have to bend decades of worry in the trench between my brows. We didn't have to start this, but we just can't go back now. It's strange how words get heavy from the weight of things unsaid, but I can hardly hear you through the noises in my head.
Yeah.
Stop, rewind, reassess and realign. Your words and mine, twisted, tangled, out of line. Back up, hold on, take a breath, now hey, come on. We cannot say the things we said today. Yeah. Stop, rewind, reassess and realign. Your words and mine, twisted, tangled, out of line. Back up, hold on, take a breath, now hey, come on. We cannot say the things we said today. Rewind.
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
I didn't either. I called an audible on that one. That's what I was thinking. We may mix it that way in the studio. Coming up,
Audible.
audible.
Have we passed
Oh, yes, we have. We're at 27:37.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
So I guess
Literally just
all
happened.
right. So,
we should probably either put up or shut up.
Do you want to do the song?
Oh.
I think we have to do the song now.
okay. But we'll do it with
Just guitar.
just guitar for this time.
Yeah.
Because it's got a lot of ding, ding,
'Cause
ding,
I
ding,
am the
ding,
star
ding. It's
of
three-handed.
the show.
I would like to thank Boy Meets Robot, guest 51444038858.
I love
One
them.
of my favorites.
You know, we met them at Dragon Con this year, and I really just thought that they were very personable and sweet. And I'm really glad to see you, guest 514403858. I will memorize your name for next time. And Shelby I can't say your name, darling. I'm sorry. Shelby Mitch increased award
Shelby.
to Bundle Up.
How
Winter
dare
is
you.
coming.
How dare
I'm seeing a lot of Bundle Up Winter is Comings, and let me tell you, that is an excellent deal.
Why
because,
is that?
Well, one, it is the album.
That's
It
a good
is
one.
the USB.
Oh, the whole discography.
It is the stickers.
And the stickers.
Both enamel pins.
Both?
And for the very first time, we're printing a 12 by 12 art print. And during the backer kit survey, you get to choose whether that is Trust Issues or our brand new. This is Trust Issues.
By local artist Ben Dewey.
Would you like to look at it closer?
Just
What time is it?
present.
Is it after 8?
Are we after the watershed? Anyway, this is the Trust Issues album cover. And you can have it
Normally it's square.
12 by 12.
It'll be printed square
Let me
for you.
adjust this for you. We'll print it square instead of curvy.
You're doing great.
Sorry.
Oh.
Anyway, that's what it looks like, and sort of. If you want it on a shirt, by the way, backer kit. You can also get it separately on backer kit. What did they do in the chat?
Nothing. It's just there's a little bit of a delay.
Oh, you can tell when it gets there?
Okay. The other option is going to be a 12 by 12 of our brand new album art cover for relatable content, which is being done by Odd Cook. Who has done a lot of work for Marvel, DC, Feminist Frequency, and one of my very favorite comics that has come out in the last year and a half, Wicked and the Divine 1923. It is a beautiful, like, retrospective view of the gods, and it's gorgeously done. So she's doing a very, like, dark Alice in Wonderland, but, like, all of our anxieties.
Petty.
It's gorgeous. I'm already excited. We haven't seen the final work yet, and it's going to be mad great. So, you get those. And the art print, the album, and the USB at the $100 level, we sign everything.
Oh,
Before that,
I gotta figure out how to spell my name.
we'll sign the USBs at any level, but before that, we sign nothing. So, let us give you our signatures so you can open bank accounts. Royal, what happened?
Oh, you got very popular in the chat.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you're-
Let's translate that into backers. Everybody who got excited in the chat,
T-shirt.
call one of your friends over and ask them to help back us and get us to our goal of an album and a tour.
Yeah. fund in the next 10 minutes, I will give you this very shirt. On air.
Be careful.
And
Stop. Don't.
the next... For $10,000, I would take off my shirt on live television, yes.
Wow. Well, that's a reward level. Or is it a stretch goal?
Whoa.
Because it's on a vacation for the one.
Puts a dent in my student loans. That's a doctor.
I'm gonna finish this. So.
It doesn't resolve them. Hey, let's get back to the beginning of this conversation and then do this song
Mm-hmm.
Great.
that we talked about doing 10 minutes
What was the
ago.
question?
We made promises and we have to keep them.
What was the promise?
Yep.
Oh.
No, we did it.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
No, you didn't.
No, we
Show the
didn't.
picture.
We didn't show the picture.
Oh, the picture.
What did you think the promise was? The
She's
shirt?
already-
The shirt
No,
thing?
no. Are you ready for the picture? Okay, so Orpheus.
Is this the Maiden's Kickstarter? I
It's-
was like, what's going on over here?
They did ask the other day if we'd switch studio sessions after it turned out that Christian kept saying, like, oh, I like the thickness of it. I like the feel of all these words
I'm
in
gonna
the mouth.
rough
Like,
it up and blow it out.
I'm gonna rough it up and blow it out. We're like, whoa.
Somebody is
Wow.
apparently trying to sell the car now to get the shirt.
Oh, bless.
Rena.
Great. Would do. Orpheus is what this song is inspired by, and the drawing as well. Orpheus is about the fight or flight complex, but the one step further, fight or flight or freeze, Orpheus or freeze. And how Orpheus is this golden boy, and when Orpheus plays, Orpheus can do no wrong. We all have those people in our communities who seem to be really shining examples of awesomeness, and they say the right things, and then it turns out that they're kind of garbage people because they don't listen to consent. They lie. They aren't nice folks at all on the inside. Or they're abusing one or two specific people. And that's what Orpheus is about. It's about being locked in by this sort of person. But it's punk rock. I feel like it's kind of Smile's successor in some ways. Anyway, Orpheus was initially inspired by Aziz Ansari. And Holly drew this picture.
I drew this picture. I don't know.
And this is the song that Aziz Ansari and his antics inspired. The only thing that's moving is this terror-laden thrashing of the thing that was escaping from this cage made of my wings. My tongue stuck to this flagpole, so my dignity will stand tall. While you tell me to be thankful, because it could have been much worse. Orpheus is praising us, his song is oh so charming, and we listen to his merry tune. All my parts are tensing to resist or leave this party, but there are no exits to this room. Was my voice too shaky? Did my nose sound like a maybe? Society has trained me to make my declaration soft. A mask that I can see through as you're posting #MeToo. All you ask is that I please you with your secrets all secure. Orpheus is praising us, his song is oh so charming, and we listen to his merry tune. All my parts are tensing to resist or leave this party, but there are no exits to this room. Get it? all about being trapped in. Thanks, Aziz. Also, Lucy came to cuddle up right underneath my piano halfway through that song. Like, he's a bad man. He's a very bad man. Please reassure me. Lucy, you get reassurances. She's a very good dog. Large mother.
Well, I have an update on where we're at.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Where are we at?
Watch out.
We have 59 backers.
Woo!
59.
And a total of $2,763.
Nice.
We are less than $40 away from 2,800.
Wow. Do you think we can hit 2,800?
I think we could.
Okay. Do we have time
I know
for
you were about to end, but like if we could get another $40, there might be another song.
Do we have time for one more?
Yeah.
I was thinking let's end with a real showstopper. And also showstarter, as the case may be. It's
I
about,
have no idea
it's
what
about the rumpus.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, and I get to set my piano for honky tonk, which is always fun. Honky tonk, little modulation. So,
All right, folks.
we're going to do one more song and then we're out for the night. I will read all of the backers before we go. So this is your last chance to have us appreciate you for the evening. Either raise your pledge.
Whoop. Somebody said the video just stopped,
Oh. Weird.
but I've still got it.
Okay.
Either raise your pledge or pledge anew. And please, please, please share and keep telling the people in your lives how great this album is going to be, because it is.
It's going to be awesome.
Are we ready for the rumpus?
Oh, my goodness.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I'm feeling mischief in the air. I want to shout, let down my hair. So come and join me if you dare. And let the wild rumpus start. Where you come and make your heart grow extra body part. If it feels good, then just take part. And let the wild rumpus start.
Well, maybe you're a freak, maybe you're a loser. Know it all, a joker, an outcast or a loser. Let's all be monsters and mash our jaws. It don't matter, we all are claws.
The stars are rolling in the sky, so let's roll back our battle cry. There will be no sleep tonight. Let the wild rumpus start. Oh yes, let the wild rumpus start. Let's all swing from trees together. It doesn't matter if we're friends forever. Let's spend all the year doing whatever. And let the wild rumpus start. The sun is rising, but let it go. Just keep on dancing if you don't know. I'll eat you up, I love you so. And let the wild rumpus start.
Well, maybe you're a freak, maybe you're a loser. Know it all, a joker, an outcast or a loser. Let's all be monsters and mash our jaws. It don't matter, we all are claws.
I wanna dance on someone's head and never ever go to bed. Let's drink another toast instead and let the wild rumpus start. Oh yeah, and let the wild rumpus start right now. And let the wild rumpus start.
Runs.
Rumpus.
Rumpus.
Jazz
Rumpus.
pause.
This is your very last chance.
Rumpus and a
If
rhombus.
you want to back us and have your name read right now.
Now's your chance.
Now is your chance.
Get it.
You have the
We'll
next
talk about it.
60 seconds before we go for the night, because tomorrow comes a day too soon. Please, please share this with all your friends and family and fans and tell them this is an album that you want to see out in the world, and we want want to make it for you. So whatever you can do to help us, we love you and we appreciate it.
Oh man, we're $3 away from.
Oh, we're $3 short of 2,800. We're gonna give you 30 seconds because there is a delay.
Yes.
There is a delay, and we love you. We understand. If you haven't already, check out the video at the top of the Kickstarter page. It has the backing for Together Breakfast, which is super cute. And that video was very kindly made for us by Benja, Ryan, Nate, and Godiva here in Portland. They don't have a name for their Voltron group yet. I asked them today, but they're coming up with a name, and they do really fun filming.
So great. And we're going to talk about them again later on in this campaign, I think.
I hope so. I
Yeah.
hope so. We would love to talk to you more about what comes after goal, but we got to make it there first, and it's a long, long road uphill. We need all the help we can get. We're gonna count to 30. Oh, but I think we just made 2,800, so we're gonna count backwards to 30, and then I'm gonna read these remaining names, and then we're going to say goodnight to you for now. But we will be back a couple of times in the middle of the campaign. Do you want to see me do science? Like, we'll do a live stream from the lab. You want to see Christian building things? We'll do live stream from the studio
Heck yeah.
this weekend.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, totally. We'll totally do that.
20.
Do all those things. We're gonna live stream a lot of
19,
stuff.
yeah,
Now that I learned how to do it.
While I take my finals.
16, 15, 14, 13,
Well, I'm finishing.
12, 11, 10, 9,
I can't do it. It's too many bubbles.
8, 7, 6.
Final total for tonight,
Oh no!
What is it?
$2,838. We did it.
Woo!
Made it.
Jess keeps her shirt.
Yeah, I mean, if we hit funding during a live stream, I'm not gonna say that offer's gonna change any. I'll be very excited. All right, here are the remaining backers for tonight. We got Black Dot Bug. Hi,
Hey.
Heather. Rick Floyd. Jeremy Hill. Lou. Lauren Furs registered pledged $3 to get us over the hump.
Yay!
And Raina Lowry.
Yay!
Thank you so much for being here tonight. We love you. I'm gonna give you one last look at the shirt, and then we're gonna be out for the night. So, you
Those
two can
Those
get
are our faces.
art prints of our faces from Transformers. I'm just telling you, this is a video. We love you. We are so grateful for all of your support. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight on this first night of launch. I'm Dr. Jessica. This is Hollyana. This is Christian. We are the PDX Brothers.
Hey, Broadside.
How do we make it stop?
Let's click on stop streaming
Jeez.
in the bottom right.
Yep.
Josie's out of